Now, if you watch my channel, you know I'm a huge fan of the 2-in-1 category. Specifically, I love the Lenovo Yogas. In the past, I reviewed the Lenovo Yoga C930, one of my favorites from late 2018 into 2019. And of course, I recently reviewed the Lenovo Yoga C940, a premium 2-in-1 from Lenovo. With that rotating soundbar, beautiful display options, and rock-solid build quality, it definitely was worth your money. Now, I wanted to check out a more of a budget option, but it's a premium laptop that doesn't break the bank. So when Lenovo hit me up to check out the all-new Yoga C740, I quickly jumped on it. It may not have all the bells and whistles that the C940 has, but at a steeper discount, I think it might be the one to look at. Hey everybody, it's Andrew, and this is my unboxing and review of the Lenovo Yoga C740. Coming up. Today's video is brought to you by Hostinger, a fast and secure web hosting platform that is bar none one of the best on the internet today. It's not only fast and secure, but it also offers a wide variety of hosting plans to fit any budget. Good for personal use and great for your business. And that's why my website is powered by Hostinger, because I know it's going to be fast, secure, and easy to use. And if you're like me, your WordPress website or blog speed is going to be one of the most important factors needed to succeed. Thanks to their servers optimized for WordPress and custom-built caching plugins, Hostinger is able to achieve the industry's fastest WordPress website speed for the most affordable cost. To me, that's a killer combination. So head on over to hostinger.com/AMD Tech and remember to use my special discount code AMD Tech for some special savings. And I want to thank Hostinger for sponsoring today's video. Want to see more videos like this? Why not hit that subscribe button and make sure you hit that notification bell. This way you'll be alerted every time I upload a new video. Make sure you follow me on my social media, especially Twitter and Instagram. That's where I post all the latest updates. And in the interest of transparency and full disclosure, I'm not being paid by Lenovo, I'm not being sponsored by Lenovo. All the opinions you're about to hear are my own, and no one is seeing this video before its release. This review unit is on loan from Lenovo, and when this review is done, I am sending it back. Now you can pick up the Lenovo Yoga C740 in two different colors, iron gray, and what I have here, mica. It's a very elegant and champagne looking color. I really do like it. Now it has a starting price of $789.99, price as tested, $849.99. And considering for what you're getting, that is a steal in my opinion. And with that out of the way, let's find out what you get inside the box. Let's open it up. Inside the box is a 65-watt USB-C power adapter with an extension cord. And of course, you get the unit itself. This is the mica color. It also comes in iron gray. This is a very elegant looking machine, well built, rock solid, exactly what you want from a premium 2-in-1. And of course, as we always do, let's check out the port selection. Okay, let's start off on the left side where you get two USB-C 3.1 Gen 1 ports and a 3.5mm audio jack. And moving over to the right side, you get one single USB-A 3.1 port and your power button, which has an LED indicator light within it, letting you know the device is powered on. But unlike the Yoga C940, it doesn't have a Thunderbolt 3 port, so keep that in mind. Now I love the fact that Lenovo makes it easy for you to get inside this laptop. All you need to do is remove the 9 T5 Torx screws, remove the bottom plate, and you're in. Now once inside, you'll notice that single fan with many blades on it, so that's good for cooling. We'll talk about that in a little bit. You also get a 51 watt-hour battery. That's a pretty nice size battery for a thin and light laptop. But one thing that is upgradable is the SSD as well as the Wi-Fi card. Both are swappable, and I like to see that. One thing that's not upgradable, unfortunately, is the RAM. It's soldered into the motherboard. And speaking of the SSD, the one included with this laptop has some very good reads and writes, as you can see from these results. Check it out. The Yoga C740 has a very nice 14-inch IPS touch display. It has a resolution of 1920 by 1080. That is a full HD resolution. It's got some really good black levels, white points. It also has a good contrast, good Delta E score, and it covers the color gamut really well. 97% sRGB, 75% Adobe RGB, making this a good choice for Photoshop and, of course, video editing. And it definitely gets bright enough at 301 nits. It's good for both indoor and outdoor use, and it stacks up well against its competition. Anything above 300 nits, of course, is good in my book. And it has some pretty slim bezels, something I like to see, giving it a nice modern look. And it is an HDR display, so watching high dynamic range content is very good on this display. Now, one thing you will notice, it's a very glossy display. It will show a lot of reflections, a lot of glare, and that's my biggest negative I take away from this display. But other than that, this is a very good full HD panel. I have no complaints, other than the fact that it is a little too reflective, a little too glossy in my opinion. All right, so this is the front-facing camera on the Lenovo Yoga C740, a very good option if you don't want to go for the 940, want to spend about $250 or less. This is an excellent choice. It's a premium design, good processor, good display, won't break the bank. I think people are going to like it. Now, as far as the webcam itself, it's a 720p, 30 frames per second webcam, and I'm liking it as far as Skype, as far as video conferencing can go. It will do the job, but I'm curious to know what you think. Let me know in the comment section below. But unfortunately, it's not a Windows Hello webcam, so you can't log in with face recognition. But what it does have is a shutter switch that allows you to turn off your webcam, giving you more security and privacy. And that's always good. And gone are the days of having to put tape over the webcam. You can't go wrong with that. But there is a fingerprint scanner located below the cursor keys on the right side and allows you to log in with Windows Hello, registering my finger pretty much each and every time I used it. It worked really well. Now, when it comes to the keyboard, I actually do like it. As smile-shaped keys, has good tactile feedback, good key travel, very comfortable to type on for extended periods of time. I think they did a good job on the keyboard. Now, it also has a multi-stage backlight that allows you to get work done in a dark room or a dimly lit environment. That's always good. And it has a precision touchpad. It was really responsive. Two-finger scrolling was buttery smooth, and all the gestures worked as advertised. They did a good job on the touchpad. And this being a convertible laptop means you could put it into different modes. Of course, you could put it in the tent mode. This is great for recipes in the kitchen, consuming media. Same goes for the stand mode. And of course, you could put it into the tablet mode. Great for use with the pen. Now, it doesn't come with the pen. You can buy it as a separate accessory. It uses the Wacom AES technology. Good for taking notes, good for sketching out artwork. I didn't have any complaints with it. I think it's a good deal if you want to take some notes. Now, when it comes to battery life, it has a 51 watt-hour battery, which isn't too bad, and it did 8 hours and 45 minutes on my continuous web surfing test over Wi-Fi at 150 nits, and it held up pretty well when you compare it to some of its competition. Now, if you do need to plug in, they do supply you with a 65 watt power adapter. It's a USB-C power adapter. It took a little bit more than 2 hours to give you a full charge. Not too bad. Now, as far as performance is concerned, my unit has the Intel 10th generation quad-core CPU. It's the Core i5-10210U. It has Intel UHD graphics. It doesn't have the Iris Plus graphics you get with the Yoga C940, so keep that in mind. There's also no Thunderbolt 3 port, so forget about adding an external GPU. But you can play some of the older titles if you lower the settings, and you will get playable frame rates. But again, if you want to play more modern AAA titles, this is really not your option, especially at this price point. Look for something with a dedicated GPU. Everyday tasks such as email, web browsing, Microsoft Office all performed well. And I thought Lenovo did a pretty decent job when it comes to the thermals under heavy load, never getting overly hot, never getting too uncomfortable, and that's pretty good. Now, the fan will kick in under heavy load, but not overly loud, not overly obnoxious, and that's always good. The Yoga C740 has top-firing Dolby Atmos speakers, one on each side of the keyboard. And I gotta say, they fill up a room rather nicely. There's bass, the mids are good. They did a very good job with the audio. So to wrap it all up, can I recommend the all-new Lenovo Yoga C740 14-inch version? And the answer is absolutely. This is a great bargain, especially if you can get it on sale at an even reduced price, because you're getting excellent all-metal build, sharp, bright, full HD display, 10th generation Intel processors, solid keyboard and touchpad, really good battery life, pen support to top it off, and of course the SSD and Wi-Fi are user upgradable. Then the negatives here, of course, that there's no Thunderbolt 3, no 4K option, RAM is not user upgradable, and there is no SD card reader. But none of those are deal breakers, especially at this price point. I'm going to give this a score of 96%, earning the AMD Tech Editor's Choice for the 14-inch budget convertible laptop category, making it worth your money. what do you think about this bad boy, the Yoga C740? If you want to save a few bucks, this is the one to go with. Good battery life, good performance, really good premium build, really nice display. What can I say? This is a great deal. Good price to value ratio. This might be the one to look at. Now, I love the C940. Don't get me wrong. One of my favorites of late last year, early this year in terms of the 2-in-1 ultra portables. This one, though, really takes the cake in terms of price to value. It really is a good price right now. I'll put the latest pricing, of course, in the link below where you can buy it. And I think Lenovo has some really good sales very often also, so you may want to check it out. Again, I'll put the latest pricing in the link below. Now, I think this really checks all the boxes. It's really a solid offering. It also has pen support, although it doesn't come with the pen as the Lenovo C940 does. This one does use the Wacom AES technology, so there are a plethora of different options out there as far as which pen to use with this. Great for taking notes, great for sketching out artwork. But I'm curious to know what you think. Let me know in the comments section below. So please hit the like button, please subscribe, please share this video. Don't forget to leave a comment in that comment section below. Let me know how I'm doing. Let me know if there's a device or something out there you think I should review. I'll do my best to try to make that happen. Don't forget to check me out on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and of course my website, amdtechreviews.com. So until next time, this is Andrew from AMD Tech. See ya. So what do you think about this boy?